Hey, what's up guys? This is Anthony from Anthony's Customs, and right now I want to review for you, see if I can say it straight. I want to review for you the Halo ODST drop pod with rookie box set type of thing. It doesn't say Halo Universe or Halo Anniversary or Halo 4, but it's coming out in Halo 4 style packaging, and it's a big one. It's really big. The drop pod itself measures over 12 inches tall when it's not extended, and then when you pick up the chute thing, which falls right off, but if you put it on so it doesn't fall off, it's about 15 inches tall, so it has some really good size to it. Speaking of size, McFarlane, this is the box that it came in. It is humongous, gigantic box. Looks kind of cool at first, but then if you look inside, that's where the ODST is, right there. The drop pod goes over here, which is mostly behind this part of the cardboard. So the pod's there, and then there's this huge open space on the side here, and it's just humongous and really unnecessary. It's really thick. I'm hoping the reason they did that is that they're going to use a big box like that for a new vehicle. We'll see. But for now, it's just really bad packaging, and they're probably going to be shelf warmers because of it. But enough about that. Let's talk about the items that come in the box. First thing before we do anything else, as I mentioned, this chute thing extends. We'll just pull it off so I can show you. It extends and has some articulation. These flaps come up so that it works as if they're air brakes for the drop pod, and it looks pretty cool when they're out. It's decent. I suppose some people might do displays where the pod's coming down and that's like that, but I would imagine more people are going to display it without this thing. They're going to fold that up and put it down like, if I can do it, like that. They're going to leave that closed up like that, and they're going to open it up and put it on display. Now the problem with this is when you open it, these parts open just fine right here on the side. This part that breaks off in the game doesn't have a hinge. Now I know when it breaks off it doesn't need a hinge, but in reality it has to have a hinge when the guy's getting in, so it should connect somewhere and disconnect. It shouldn't just pop off. That being said, it's still pretty cool. It does have some detail. It has the monitors in there, but no paint, no stickers, no nothing. That would have been a nice touch, I think, if they added that. It does have, of course, hollow or clear plastic, so it does look like windows. It's nice and thick plastic, so it's kind of accurate. It looks nice, lots of dry brushing, so it's a nice piece. It just, I think it should have a hinge on it. The whole thing does have nice sculpt work and nice dry brushing, lots of details added throughout. Very nice looking piece. There is one problem with these things though. A lot of the pieces aren't glued. I know some people have had this piece pop off down here. Mine's already kind of loose. I've had this piece come apart. Let's see if I can do it again. Yeah, this hasn't been glued on mine. It needs to be glued. So I can fix that, but still, I don't want to have to. I don't think that's good. These do come off, these door panels. They just kind of pull right out if you want them to, but I wouldn't recommend that. Just leave them where they are. They don't fit perfectly either. I want to add that. I know I'm being a stickler here, but they don't really fit quite right. There's a gap. No matter how you do it, there's a gap one way or another. But it's okay. I would imagine most people will display it like that, so that's fine. Lots of detail in here. Two little joystick things for the rookie to hold on to. He can actually do that, so that's nice. I have the weapons in there too. Let me get those out. Uh-oh. No. I'll have to get that out. I lost his gun. His gun's inside the drop pod somewhere. Anyway, we can continue with the review without the gun. Lots of nice detail work inside the drop pod. There's nice seat cushions. Paint works nice. Sculpt works nice. Really no complaints at all. Other than don't put your guns in there because apparently they can fall back in there and get lost, and I have to take it apart now. So that's kind of a bummer. But either way, there's the drop pod. He does come with the SMG right here, which is the silenced version from Halo 3 ODST. So that's nice. And what gun did I lose? Is it a pistol? And he had the pistol, which is inside the drop pod. I can't show you that, unfortunately. I do apologize. It's very unprofessional, I know. But whatever, it's in there. I can't show you. Gun looks nice, nothing too fancy, nothing too new overall with this figure, other than this one doesn't explode when you touch it like some of the other rookie figures have. Good paint application, lots of detail. He's got new grenade canisters on his hips, and overall just looks really good. He's got the metallic blue visor, the stripe on his head. Paintwork is solid all around. Skin's a little off. Probably looks okay in the video, but it's really pasty looking. But that's okay. He's got the metallic boots this time. So overall very nice. Let's talk articulation. Head's on a ball joint, but it really just swivels. There's no articulation worthwhile any other way. Shoulders have a ball disc hinge. They're very stiff though, so be careful. You can see the disc in there, and it's a ball joint, so rotation's fine. Bicep swivel cut joint right there underneath the shoulder armor. So it looks okay from the outside, but from the front, it doesn't really line up. Single jointed elbow hinge, no ratcheting. The wrist swivels in the forearm and has a hinge. So far nothing's broken, so that's a plus. Same thing on both sides. Torso swivels, no forward and backward movement to speak of. The hips rotate like that, and then the thighs rotate on that. It's kind of like a ball joint or a ball peg, so they have a little bit of play, but not a whole lot. Single jointed knee hinge right there. It does rotate at the shin inside the knee armor. Great paintwork and sculpt work again. And the ankles are on ball discs, it looks like. Yes, they're on ball discs. So plenty of range of motion. They are somewhat restricted by the armor, but they do have the joints in there, so you can probably finagle it to be useful, and that's okay. Best part about this rookie, which isn't really new for the rookies, but of late the Marines haven't been able to hold their weapons with both hands. The Halo Reach Marines can't do that. This guy can, so that's nice. Give him his SMG, and he can hold it. So I really think that's something that the Halo Reach or Halo 4 figures, they need to continue to be able to hold their guns. Of course, that's not how he would hold it, but I don't have time to play with it too much right now. So either way, that's the new rookie ODST figure. He stands 4 3/4, almost 5 inches tall. So same as before. Nice figure. Does come with the drop pod like I showed you before. 2 guns, and pretty nice overall box set for I think 40 bucks, 35. I don't remember. It wasn't too much though. And it's a very nice display piece. I do recommend it. Just don't put your guns inside the drop pod. Careful for pieces that aren't glued together. And be careful with this guy because he has some tiny hinges. There it is, guys. Thanks for watching. Stay tuned for some more videos coming up in the near future. And in the meantime, keep collecting.